So every once in a while, when I'm out in the gardens, I find something that is, pretty amazing, and tells you what's going to happen to tea in the next couple years. This moment where I am right now in this place, this is the future of tea, and it's a future that is. I guess it's already happening in Japan, but the future of tea is going to be almost unrecognizable for a lot of the people who are here in the tea industry right now. The future of tea is going to be, it's going to be mechanized. It's going to have some flying drones that are laying out fertilizers or whatever that the plants need. And where I am right now is the way it's going to happen. So take a look at this. This here is my friend's garden. Now he is what is he? I guess the 5th generation tea farmer. And this is his garden. And the way he's done it, you can see here, these are high density tea plantations. This is the Jinchuan cultivar right here. So it's high density. And the way he's designed it is, I don't know if you've been to sort of more modern apple orchards, but I've worked on apple orchards, and they have these high density type places. The way basically it's going to work is you have the plants that are going to go here and grow up on either side. And then in the middle, you're going to have these machines that are going to be able to come through and sort of pick. And they're going to be tall, big wheels, beautiful sort of, these machines, they're gorgeous things. But that is what is the future of tea in Taiwan. Now, there's a lot of reasons why that's going to be the future of tea in Taiwan, but basically the biggest reason why that is because there's not going to be the labor to be able to come through and do all this by hand. Now, like I said, this is my buddy's garden, and we were talking about it. He just took off. I said I got to do some work and talk to my cell phone for a while. But imagine this, right? So here you've got this dry soil, and here you've got the rice husks. Right, now watch this. This is why I love permaculture and gardening and all these different things. Now watch what happens here. So I open up just a little bit. Look at that soil. Can you see how beautiful, soft, wet the soil is? Now check out the soil over here that's been baking in the sun. Right? So this soil is dry. It's losing all its water. You can see here, it's not the same color. Over here, you've got this beautiful color coming in. And I was just talking to him, and it's all of those stereotypes, right? All the old farmers. You can see this place is right beside the highway. So all the old farmers are just giving them shit. They're like, oh, you're putting a blanket on your tea plants, and you're gonna kill them because it's gonna be too hot, and blah 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 blah. All these types of things that are sort of the old school, old style of tea. But this is the future. And right now, because not a lot of people are doing this, I wouldn't say nobody, but not very many people are doing this, this area here, so, is quite rare. And because it's quite rare, he can't really do organic gardening. He's going to wait until 3 or 4 years before he goes fully organic for a lot of different reasons, but mostly because nobody really knows how to do it quite yet. But you can see here, it's this stretch to the betel nut trees you can see in the background over there, and it's quite exciting. I'm going to be helping my friend do this, and we're going to be getting some absolutely amazing honey fragrance black tea out of this area. We're going to be getting extraordinarily cheap and high yield black teas and green teas from this garden. But this is the future. This is the future of tea. And to give you an idea, we're in a rural area of Taiwan, right? So this is in rural Hualien. So this is a very, very rural area of Taiwan. And if you see, behind me here, you can see that's the highway. And when he's doing work on this side, he says that in the morning it's terrible because all of the people that he knows, right? It's a rural area, but everybody knows everybody. He says people stop and ask him what the hell he's doing. They stop and they say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you putting rice husks on the those tea plants are put together really close together, aren't they? Hey Wes, how's it going? And so it's this idea where these tea plants, right? I mean, this is kind of new. You can see how they're planted here. They're planted sort of in opposite of each other. Actually, that's not a very good planting right there. That looks like an extra one. This one probably shouldn't be here. But you can see here one, like shoelaces, basically, as it goes along like this. So about shoelaces. And the idea is, again, that there's going to be this high density in the middle. It's going to be coming out over top, sort of rounded like this. And then they're going to have this big wheeled machine that's going to go right through this section and be able to cut the leaves. But I'll tell you, it's kind of exciting for me. Well, more than kind of exciting for me, because this is a good friend of mine who's doing it. And, you know, I can help him. We can get started in this, and we can sort of really create something special. I mean, mostly it's him, whatever, but I can help him sell the tea. And once we get this going and once we get it the right way, we can still keep the tea production going in Taiwan, because right now the farmers are getting old. The tea pickers are getting old. Nobody wants to pick tea anymore. Right? So you have this situation where it's by no means unique to Taiwan. This is all over the world. You've got this situation where the farmers are dying off. Nobody's taking over the farms. The sons of the farmers, they work in the big cities. They're lawyers and doctors and whatever else. They don't want to be farmers any longer. And so you get this situation where, you know, farms like this, farms that I'm walking on right now, this is the future. This is the future. And I've been watching my friends sort of start this up, and we went out here to see it. And I'll tell you, I'm wildly excited. I said it before, I'm wildly excited to see how this goes. Wildly excited to see, you know, what the future of this is going to hold. Because we're in, you know, really small town, really small tea growing area. But if done correctly, you can knock back the use of agrochemicals. You can still have tea that's out there that's high quality. Same in Sri Lanka as well. Yeah, it's the same everywhere, right? The older farmers, the guys with all the knowledge, are just, you know, literally dying out, and nobody's taking it up. And this is going to be an amazing test case, an amazing test case for that going forward. And it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to come out here to work on this project, to help my friend, and to sort of reap the benefits of agriculture, pragmatic agriculture with a regenerative soul. Can I say that? I mean, that just sounds kind of stupid, but it's pragmatic agriculture, right? You can't do everything by hand all the time. People need to drink tea. But here, this is the thing, right? You can see these rows. When these tea plants are mature, you can still come through, pick off the top leaves, make really high quality, beautiful teas, and then come in with the machine afterwards, pick it down and make the lower quality teas. And so from a place like this, you can get both. And I look forward to drinking it. I look forward to helping with the project. But yeah, I think I'm gonna drive back into town. I've got a couple orders to box up and send out. And but I bought, if anybody out there, if anybody wants a passion fruit tea ball, or a passion, what I call it? Oh, ruby passion tea ball, that's it. Ruby passion tea ball, I bought a couple more of them. So I have two left. Somebody ordered one the other day. So I've got 2 of those. So if anybody wants a ruby passion tea ball, there's 2 left. And I'm gonna drive back into Hualien and get back to work. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. And I hope there's some good tea in your future, and see you next time.